Hey everybody, this is Professor Lilly, and I just wanted to give you some overviews about upcoming assignments and updates now that we are officially in the third week of the course. So as always, make sure that you consult the course schedule frequently and sometimes I make some minor updates and let you know about it in emails and in my videos. And So before I talk about the major upcoming assignment, which is the reading and discussion, reading summaries and discussion assignment, I want to just go over the schedule with you. So at this point, everyone has finished up their wiki project topic, and you've also should have posted your blog URL to your discussion forum. And the discussion forums, they're going to be used several times, but they always remain in the same place, which for Group Gray and Group Green, which is in week 3. The link for the two discussion forums for each group. And so you should have shared your blog URL with your group, and when people go to look at your blogs, they should see at least one article already on there. So it with that in mind, remember from the email that I sent out that last week that you should this week take a chance to click on the blog URL for each person in your group, and in the discussion forum just make a brief comment about it. So if someone forgot to add a bio, then you could say, hey Jennifer, I saw your blog and it looks good, but don't forget to add something for your bio, or if you like the overall layout of the blog, or you find the layout to be a little bit confusing, just giving a little bit of feedback, of positive and useful feedback to each person, and that aspect is due by this Thursday. So by Thursday, make sure you check out and this is just the people in your group. So you go to your group discussion forum, and you see each person announcing their blog URL, and click on it, and then in the discussion forum, hit reply to each person and give them a few comments. And then with the wikis that you just finished up, make sure, I just started looking at them, there's a lot of really good information in there, and make sure that you look at the other people's subtopics, right? So each of you only had to write on one of the subtopics, but let's say that you wrote about one of the subtopics about blogging, but this semester you're doing a lot of travel writing, so you're writing about a lot of destinations that you're traveling to. So make sure you come in here and read about the entry, what is travel writing, and so you can kind of have a good sense of what you're actually going to be doing this semester. Or if you're going to be doing more of lifestyle writing, like let's say you're going to be writing about you decided to try to learn how to play guitar this semester, over this course of the summer, or you're going to be doing a lot of baking and you want to do articles about some of the recipes that you're working on or you're trying out, then that's kind of more feature journalism or lifestyle reporting. So read the other entries, and again, the whole purpose of this whole wiki project is to learn more about travel writing and feature or lifestyle type writing, which you all are going to be doing this semester. And again, each person gets to decide kind of what type of writing they're doing. And some of you are going to be doing all of these type of writings because you're not expected to write about the same type of topic each time for your 13 plus articles that you have to write in your blog. So don't forget to look at what the other students have written about in the wiki. With that in mind, I am going to be giving you all some feedback through this grading rubric here. So it says the blog setup first post. So you should be getting and I'm going to be doing that this week. So you should be getting, so let's say I'm going to go look at Hannah's blog URL. So what I'm going to do is for each of you, I'm going to go to your discussion forum. I'm going to click the link for where you announced what your blog URL is, and then I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to use this rubric here to give you some feedback. And some of it's just for scoring. So I'm just going to look to make sure that you created and posted your article and set up your blog on time. And so most of the feedback is going to be under here, under the blog layout. So if there's something I think that you can improve in your layout or something missing, then I'll mention it here in the comment features. And it's the same thing with the first post. If it's like a really short article and it doesn't really get into what would be considered a full article for travel writing or feature writing, feature journalism, then I would mention that here. And then this grade also, which is about 15% of this for the semester grade, also includes what you did, just making sure that you kind of follow the guidelines for the wiki research project. Okay, so just want to mention for you to look for that, and usually when you get that email, you'll click on the link and it will send you back there. It'll show you the rubric for yourself and give you the feedback that I wrote. So for week 3, the major assignment at this point, well, really there's 2. So of course you're always, again, going back to the schedule, you need to be continually writing articles for your blog. So the next kind of benchmark for that is, let's see right here, Wednesday, August 11th is the deadline for having 5 blog articles up on your blog. So just keep plugging through those. Probably about a good pace is about 2 per week. And again, if you're ever struggling with the writing or with coming up with the topics, then please just send me an email and we can discuss that. And then the second other major article, other than continuing to write blog articles for week 3, is you're going to do the reading summary and discussion assignment. So I want to talk to you real quick about what that's about. So I have a summary here of the assignment, a video I did last semester. So, and in this, I just kind of show what some students did that semester and what their kind of discussion forum looked like. And so if you want to, you can come in here and listen to this. It's only 10 minutes long, but just keep in mind that some of the numbers are a little bit different. So for example, for you all, you are writing 6 summaries of articles that you have read. Usually during the normal fall and spring semester, I'm asking the students to do a lot more than that. But for you all, make sure you focus on these guidelines here. So everyone needs to find 6 articles to read and then write summaries / reflections on. And these need to be about 200-300 words on each article that you're writing. And I've given you a couple links of places that you can look for articles. I do want you to find a blogger or website that on your own that's doing the specific type of writing that you want to do. So for example, if you are writing, let's say that you live in an area that has lots of beaches and you want to do an article about each or several of your travel articles this semester will be about kind of previews of beaches. Then go find someone who's writing about beaches in Florida or beaches all over the world or beaches of Hawaii or whatever, and see what type of style they adopt and the type of information they give about those beaches. Or if you are doing kind of more lifestyle journalism associated with writing about recipes that you are trying out, this like kind of more like a food type writing, then find a food blogger or food writer and read some of those articles and do summaries of those. So I want at least 2 of your summaries to be a specific person that you have found, and you're reading that person's writing to get a good sense of a more specific type of writing that you want to emulate. Remember that in general, we are looking for kind of a diversity, array of different types of topics, so you're not kind of beholden to write about only one thing. If you decide to do that, then that's fine, but then you should just let me know, or it should be clear from your blog that this is the I'm specifically doing food writing for this blog, or I'm specifically doing writing about traveling to this area of the country, or I'm specifically writing about hiking, or whatever it is, or music. Lots of different topics you could potentially do, but you can also have a diversity of topics as well. One thing to keep in mind is that I'm not looking for just summaries. Okay, so I don't want to read a 300-word summary where you're just telling the reader verbatim, this is what this article is about. I want half of your summary to really be a reflection on how the article that you just read helped you to think about the type of writing you want to do this semester. Maybe you want to kind of adopt the style of that particular article. Maybe it gave you some new ideas for types of topics to do. Okay, so it really, I mean, the whole purpose of the assignment is for you to be thinking about your writing and how to approach it this semester. Okay, so all of that is due, so it should just be one new blog, or rather forum post on your group discussion forum by next Sunday the 8th, and then I'm giving you a couple days to click on the other students in your group and kind of just check them out, and whatever ideas or thoughts you have, write a quick response or comment to each person in your group. Okay, and that's what the reading summary such discussion assignment is all about. There will be a separate grade, so this grade itself is also worth about 15% of the semester grade. And again, here are the group green and group gray. At this point, you should be familiar with them because you would have already said this is what my blog URL is. Okay, so at this point, everyone should have announced to their group this is what their blog URL is, and this is also how I will find out what your blog is. So when I go to give, Lewis, for example, his grade for his blog setup and first article, then this is where I'll find it, and I'll go and I'll click on his URL and I'll check it out, and I'll give him feedback through the rubric that I just showed you. Okay, so I think that's all I want to talk about right now. Again, keep blogging, keep writing your articles. Look for the feedback that's going to be coming to you this week from me about once I look at your first article, and just the most important for this thing to keep in mind for this course, since we're on a condensed schedule, is just keep at it. Come to the Moodle site several times a week. Keep blogging and just keep up with the assignments. And of course, if you have any questions, just email me and I'll get back to you pretty quick.